European night is back at Anfield. Two European royalties, Liverpool versus AC Milan. Let's go. Welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Please share, subscribe, like, notification bell, get our names out there. European night is back at Anfield, so I'm excited. I'm buzzing. It's going to be a great game. AC Milan has been a long time, almost 7 years now since we've seen them in the Champions League, and they finally made it. So, there's two juggernauts who have history together. And this is what makes teams like LFC so special. It's just gonna be buzzing. I can't imagine what is gonna be happening at Anfield tomorrow. I know that place it's not gonna be staying still for sure. This is European night at Anfield. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited, especially for the fans that are gonna be there, In terms of our squad, our guys, everybody seems like they're ready to go. I mean, I think the only person we're probably gonna miss is beside Elliott, of course, is Bobby. Minamino wasn't training today, full force, so I'm expecting him to probably be on the bench. Milner, we already know that he's back. He was on the bench on Sunday. So our squad, basically, I think speaks for itself. We don't need, I don't think we need it's going to be any difference from what has been going on already. So all I'm saying is I'm so excited. I can't even think right now. The lineup, I'll talk about the lineup a little bit later, but in terms of the squad, in terms of the match tomorrow, listen to Klopp's press conference, and he seemed relaxed. He seemed excited. You could tell that he really can't wait to play AC Milan because, he talked about the famous 2005 Istanbul night, and he was even himself. He's like, I literally, after the first half, I almost turned the TV off or changed the channel and watch something else. But at the end, he was like, I'm glad that I did not because, wow, and we all know exactly what happened. So he talked a little bit about the team, and he seems very excited with the team. And I think we all should be, because when Klopp is relaxed like that, he's smiling like this, that everything is going well with the team, In terms of AC Milan, I mean, this is not the AC Milan that we know. This is a whole brand new AC Milan. Trust me, there's a whole lot of generation who does not know about AC Milan. For some people, they'll be like, okay, we never heard of you, so LFC should just beat you guys. Nah, this is a European royalty, all right? They got 7 of them big year trophies. So don't just push them around and underestimate them. Yes, we haven't seen them in the Champions League for a while, but they are royalty, so put respect in their name. In terms of people that we know, of course, Ibra is not gonna, I think he's injured, so he's not gonna play. I think Bakayoko also is not playing. And then we know Giroud probably will take over for Ibra unless Ante Rebic is the one who's gonna start. Of course, everybody knows about Kessie, he's a powerhouse in the midfield. But in terms of them coming up, AC Milan, they've been a doghouse for a very long time. It's been 7 years since we see them. So the cool thing is now they're back. But guess what? They're using the FSG module to build themselves back into the Champions League. Who would have thought? It does work, huh? But anyway, we're glad that they're back because the Champions League need a team like AC Milan. I mean, that's a fact. And we can't hate on them. They might not be the powerhouse that they used to be, but still their history goes a long way. But in terms of Liverpool, you guys know we know we were also in the same situation for a very long time, and guess what? Klopp came in and he brought us from the doghouse, and we've been to the Champions League final back to back. So right now we are where we need to be with the European Championship. We got 6 of them big years. In terms of the lineup, I think there's going to be a few changes. Some of our guys are not going to play back-to-back games like that. So if I were to have a, estimate, or should I say, the possible lineup that could happen tomorrow is probably going to be, of course, Becker is always in there. Trent is going to be there, but I don't think Matip is going to start. I think it's going to be Konate this time. I see Konate starting, being paired with VVD and Robo. Okay, in the midfield, I could see also some changes. I know for sure Fab is going to play. The way Thiago played, he's staying. I have my money on Henderson, but Henderson also, because of his injury recently, Klopp does not want to force him too much. So I'm thinking it's between Henderson or Keita. There's a possibility that we might see Fabinho, Thiago, Keita. Wow. Can you guys imagine what's going to happen in that midfield? But right now, if I was a betting person, which I'm not, I'll probably put my money on Henderson. Captain has to play. And then the front three, you guys know, front three pick themselves. Salah, Jota, and Mane. So to me, I think is going to be our lineup. I really want to see Keita play, and I really want to see Fabinho, Keita, and Thiago. That is the midfield that at least I want to see how it goes. How these two, especially Thiago and Keita, how these guys are very tactical. They get skillful midfielders, and then we got Fabinho and holding playing number 6. I really want to see that, but I don't think Klopp is going to. He's probably going to go with Henderson first and probably sub Thiago for Keita. Liverpool. This is what I want to say about Liverpool. Liverpool, it's a team that some people call it a way of life, which I agree 1%. But I see Liverpool as an art, or a masterpiece. The great thing is we have the best artist right now who's painting the picture, which is Klopp. And we know about artists. They're very sensitive about their ish. So you can't tell them what they should do. Hey, you should paint it that way. You should do it that way. They're not going to listen to you. That's why a lot of times Klopp feels frustrated when people keep telling him, why don't you buy more players? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? This year, he flipped the question on the media and asked them, who do you think I should buy? Who should I buy? What position? Right? And then he showed them the reason why he didn't buy anybody. He said, I got Elliott now. This is a kid who's coming up. And within the 4 games that he has played, everybody can see it, right? That's why I believe that he gets so frustrated when people ask him, why don't you buy this? Why are you going to do this? Transfer market. He doesn't want to talk about that. He believes in himself. He's a coach first. So he knows I can turn anybody into a superstar. I can build a team. He did tell people that when they were questioning his defensive prowess. He said, I could write a whole book about defense. The thing about Liverpool is everything that we do has a historical context. A lot of times there's good things. Sometimes there's some bad things. Everything that we do has a historical context. If we're going to talk about on the field situation, Olympiacos, right? Gerrard, Dortmund, Lovren scoring that last, Barca recently, and then of course the most famous one, the Istanbul 2005. LFC, everything we do has a historical context to do. It makes the team like, you can't just, a lot of teams have spent so much money trying to get where we are, but it's not the same. It's like taking a synthetic drug where you could have the natural stuff, right? People, that's why a lot of teams are so frustrated. They got so much money, they're buying all these superstars. Yes, they are winning some. Yeah, it's fun, it's great to win. But in the back of their mind, they're still looking at LFC fans and they get frustrated because they're like, we don't have what they have. And that's what makes us special. And there's only a few clubs around the world that are like that. You could say Madrid is like that. You could say Barca. I mean, AC Milan is like that. Juve, I believe so. Inter recently, especially in the Jose years and in their past, but a lot of clubs are not LFCs. That's why our fans need to understand that. All right, these new fans think that we should do what everybody should be doing. No, everybody looking at us. Like I said, AC Milan looked at our module to build themselves back. Barcelona is doing the same thing. I mean, there's Man U and Arsenal also following our module. So guys, we need to just be calm and let the artist by the name of club paint his picture. You're not going to tell him how he should paint his picture or what color he should use and all that kind of foolishness. So guys, we move on. Let's enjoy the game or the match tomorrow because I know Anfield is going to be cracking. But before we get out of here, there were a few notable games that happened today. Man U lost to Young Boys. Sancho, Avengers, huh? Seems like Avengers have not assembled yet. I mean, I was talking to my boy Henok, Fat One, on Sunday. I told you guys, I said that team is not balanced. Yes, they got some great players, but they got some pretenders on that team. That team is not balanced. It's going to be happening a lot. Ronaldo did what Ronaldo does. Like he said, you can't question greatness. But guess what? Everybody around him is not great. There's a lot of pretenders around him. Chelsea beat Zenit at Stamford Bridge. Lukaku came in again, clutch, header, goal. That's why they brought him in for, and he's doing his job. That's why we're saying Chelsea's going to be a problem. How long it's going to stay? We don't know that. Bayern at Nou Camp put that foot on Barca 3-0. I mean, right now, Barca, hey, welcome back to earth. You guys thought that you were with Messi, and when you had those great teams, it was over. Nobody's ever going to catch you, huh? Oh, yeah. Now, welcome back. Are you guys even going to qualify for the next round? Barca is going to be playing Europa. Ooh, oh, my bad. What's it called? Conference League? So is Man U. Are you guys going to make it out of that group? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me again. Kwesi Bowl TV, Archie, European Night at Anfield. Bruce.